So students, based on how these four different whorls, how they are arranged on the thalamus, also there is category of flowers. So we can categorize flowers based on the attachment of floral whorls. Okay, and for floral whorls on the thalamus. Okay, now based on that we will discuss about three different types. The first one, it is called as hypogynous. So hypogynous flowers, when all the whorls are below ovary. Okay, that means if we draw the flower, this is the thalamus and this is the ovary. Okay, so this is the ovary. All the other whorls, that is the sepal, petal, all of them, their position will be below the ovary. Okay, the stamen, the petal, okay, and the sepal, they will be below the ovary. So ovary is superior. Okay, ovary is superior. Okay, examples can be China rose. You can actually look at a flower and find it out. Okay, on the thalamus, where is the position of the ovary, you can actually see it. Also brinjal. Okay, these two examples will do. Then the second case, it is called as epigynous. Okay, and in epigynous, what is the case? All the whorls are above the ovary. That means ovary will be inferior. So in this case, what happens? The ovary has to be below all the other whorls. So the thalamus, actually, if this is the ovary, ठीक है, suppose ये ovary है, तो the thalamus will actually cover it like this. It will be inside the thalamus. Okay, so this is the thalamus and the ovary is inside the thalamus and all the other whorls, they are above like this. Okay, so ovary is below. Ovary का position inferior है. Ovary's position is inferior. And here the examples can be taken of apple, also sunflower plant. They have inferior ovaries. Then there is a third category which is called as perigynous. And what happens in perigynous? All the whorls are present on the same level as the ovary. So what happened? All should be present in the same level. Like suppose this is the thalamus and then this is the ovary. Then this will be the stamen, this will be the petal, and this will be the sepals. So all the whorls, they are present on the same level. Nobody is inferior, nobody is superior. All are on the same level. Even sometimes you can it can be a little bit curved also. Okay, so the thalamus may not be fully straight like this. Sometimes it can be a little curved also, but still this is also taken as perigynous. Okay, so it can be like this. Also in rose, what happens? Rose, it looks a little like this. The thalamus looks a little more cup shaped. Okay, more cup shape and the ovary is like this actually. But still it is taken as perigynous only. Okay, because the stamen and the ovary, they are quite at the same position. Okay, so even if it is a little bit cup shape, still it will be taken as perigynous. So example, as I already said, rose, then pea plant. So all of you write it and please learn it properly. We need it for the practicals. We are doing this chapter for the practicals, okay? So after you have completed this, now the other topic that we are going to do, the next topic that we are going to do is about the calyx. Calyx are called as sepals. Calyx are called as sepals. Now the calyx, they can be of two types. Either all the calyx, they can be fused or they can be free. Okay, if the calyx are, suppose these are the calyx, चलो एक thalamus बनाते पहले. Let me draw a thalamus and then I can draw the sepals. So if the sepals are like this, okay, ये sepals है चारों तरफ से. So if the sepals are like this, they are all free, is not it? So it will be called as free sepals. Okay. Now when it is free sepal, then scientifically, botanic scientific name will be called as polysepalous. This is the scientific term that we use for free sepals. Those flowers which will have sepals like this will be called as polysepalous. Okay. And then some of the plants we will see that the sepals will be fused. Okay. Suppose this is the thalamus and we will see that the sepals, they are all fused like this. ठीक है, हमको कोई कोई फ्लावर ऐसे देखने को मिलता है ना, some tuberose and some flowers like this, जिसमें आप देखो the sepals, उनका सिर्फ ऊपर का हिस्सा, from the margin they look separate, but from below you see all are fused. So this is fused sepal and they also have a scientific name. It will be called as gamosepalous. This can happen in China rose and this can happen in polysepalous, can happen in normal rose. So write down all this. So I hope you have completed writing.